Christmas everyone! Yes guys, si Santa ako ngayon. Anyway, malapit na nga ang Christmas, more than 2 weeks na lang. Need natin mag-grocery, mag-budget na talaga kasi alam mo na marami tayong regaluhan o maraming mamamasko, lalo na sa atin sa Pilipinas. Dito sa Middle East, hindi masyado. Sa bahay lang celebrate. Anyway, groceries, budgeting, kung gaano kung ilang tao ang ano. So, mathematics na naman. Anyway, into this video, we'll solve about the rate of change of volume and the rate of change of the height with respect to the time. So, we're using the conical shape like this. Merry Christmas is like a conical shape. Our Merry Christmas tree is in conical shape. See, it's like conical shape. And another problem is we're using the cylindrical shape. Kaya, tara, solve tayo. A conical water tank with its vertex down has a height of 20 cm and a radius of 10 cm at the top. Water leaks such that the water surface falls at the rate of 0.5 cm per second. Compute the rate of change of volume when h is equal to 8 cm. Now, what is given here? Given is the height, the change of the height with respect to the time, which is equal to 0.5 cm per second. And then, the height of the water, which is equal to 8 cm. So, what is required is the dV over the dt, the rate of change of volume with respect to the time. Gawa tayo ng sketch ng conical water tank, cone, sa tank. This is the height, 20, and this is the radius, and then there is a water. There's a water inside. Tapos naglilik yung ano. So, the rate of change of the height with respect to the time is equal to 0.5 cm. So, ngayon, wala tayong height ng water. We have to find the height of the water and the radius of the water. Now, we can, kasi ito, given to us 10 cm yung radius ng water tank, conical tank. So, pwede natin masolve yan using the ratio and proportion. Ratio and proportion. R over the height is equal to 10 over the 20. Therefore, R is equal to H over 2. This is the radius of the water. Ngayon, siyempre masolve natin the rate of change using the volume of a cone. The volume of a cone is equal to pi r squared h over 3. Now, because it is the rate of change of volume, that means we have to use the derivative. So, kung yan ang volume na, ito ang hinahanap natin, yung volume dito ng water. dV/dt. So, applicable tong formula na to kasi the water is in conical shape also. Kaya, i-substitute natin ang value ng R dito V therefore is equal to pi times the R, which is equal to h over 2 times the h over 3. Therefore, this one will be equal to pi h cubed h squared times h 4 over 12 So we have the volume of the water, which is equal to pi h cubed over 12. Now, dahil ang hinahanap natin is the rate of change of volume, that means we have to take the derivative of this one. Therefore, dv over dt, the derivative of the volume with respect to time, is equal to pi times, using the power rule in derivative, which is equal to 3 times h, so 3 minus 1, which is equal to 2, equal to 12. Derivative of h with respect to time. Ngayon, pwede natin ma-cancel yan. So, pi h squared over 4, kasi 3 and 12, dh over dt. Now, we can substitute the values. The value of h, so the rate of change, so ang hinahanap dito, the rate of change of volume, which is this one, when the height is 8 cm. So, i-substitute natin yung height ng water. Kasi naglilik kasi yan siya eh. Naglilik ang water. So, bumababa yung tubig. So, ang height ng water was 8 cm. So, i-substitute natin dito yung height, which is 8, times the rate of change of the height, which is 0.5 cm per second. Times the height, which is equal to 8 squared, dh dt, which is equal to 0.5, dv dt therefore is equal to 13. Yun ang hinahanap natin, the rate of change of volume with respect to the time, which is equal to 25.13 cm cube. Gusto ko lang i-explain kung bakit ang h cube dito naging 3h squared. Ginagamitan kasi yan ng power rule. Derivative power rule, parang sinasabi lang na how to differentiate x to the n, which is equal to n x in minus 1. Ang ano natin dito, ang x to the n is h cube. So, h cube, therefore, is equal to, what is the power? Is 3 times the height, which is h, tapos n, which is 3, minus 1, which is equal to 3h squared. Kaya naging 3h squared kasi ginagamitan natin ng power rule in derivatives to differentiate the h to the n, h to the third. Another problem, a vertical cylinder has a circular base of radius 3.5 meters and height of 3.95 meters. It is 1/3 full and is being filled with water at a rate of 0.5 meter cube per second and oil at the rate of 0.5 meter cube per second. The specific gravity of oil is less than that of water. How fast is the surface of oil rising? Now, specific gravity of oil is less than that means, syempre, And especially for gravity yung bigat, mas mabigat ang water dito kaysa oil. So, ang oil, umabaw. Pataas ang oil. Anyway, so yung hinahanap natin, how fast, that means the dH over the dt, the rate of change of the height of the oil rising with respect to time. dH dt. Now, here, sinulat ko na yung solution para less ang makonsume natin na time sa pag-drawing. Anyway, so here, it is the vertical cylinder with the height of 3.95 meter and the radius is 3.5 meters. So here is 1/3 full, the oil and the water. Kaya lang, mas mabigat ang oil kumpara sa water, kaya ang oil. So ang oil pataas siya. So yun ang dH, ang change ng height ng oil, pataas. So, of course, to solve this one, we have to use the volume of a cylinder, which is equal to pi r squared h. Now r, this is the, because of course the water is and the oil is in a cylindrical shape because inside the cylinder, of course. So the radius is the same as this one. The radius of this is the same as the one up, 3.5 meters squared times the height. So volume therefore is 38.48 h. This is the volume here. Now, how fast is the surface rising? So, of course, we have to find the derivative of this one to solve the rate of change of the height with respect to time. So, using the derivative, dv over dt, therefore, is equal to 38.48. The derivative of this one is equal to 1 dh over dt. Bakit naging 1 na lang to? Because we're using the power rule. The derivative of x to the n is equal to nx minus 1. So, ilagay natin na ang x is equal to the h, this one. So, the derivative of 1 therefore is equal to the power times the height is equal to the n, which is 1, minus 1, which is 0. H raised to the power 0 is equal to 1. Any number, variable, raised to the power 0 is equal to 1. So, yun ang nawala dito ang h. So, dh, the change of height with respect to time. Therefore, substituting the values of dv dt, which is 0.5 meter cube per second, is equal to the volume, 38.8. The change of height over the dt, dh dt therefore is equal to 0.5 divided by 38.46. Therefore, the rate of change of the height with respect to t is equal to 0.13 meter per second. Yun ang dh dt, how fast is the surface of the oil rising. Yun yung dh dt, which is 0.13 meter per second.